Okay, it's been a long time since I last made a video, but I think it's time to come back, as the release of Replanted is just a few days away, and Plants vs Zombies have also actually been posting on their YouTube channel, and I've also posted AI stuff elsewhere as well. So I thought I'd just react to this Dev's Diary video, because why not? At PopCap, we celebrate every individual who brings AI to life. That was not a mistake. Why
so the question at hand is... Stop. No. Yous are liars. You changed the game to, as I like to call it, AI slop. You know, why didn't we change it? When we think back about what is a generational phenomenon that is...
Okay, right, I think that's a bit over-exaggerated. It isn't really a generational thing. Well, I wouldn't call it that.
PVZ, it had a spirit, a playful and absurd spirit that we wanted to make sure that we maintained throughout.
Well, you see, you've kind of replaced majority of that spirit with AI spirit.
So rather than begin to invite changes that may compromise that,
well, you see, the AI has kind of compromised that.
Or change the tone of it,
You have changed the tone of it to AI.
Instead say, how do we make sure that we bring it to a modern audience and really invite new players to experience that? And how do we remind old players that incredible experience they had that first time?
Well, the first time I played Plants vs Zombies, AI wasn't even a thing. I know it was that long ago. Wait, AI's only been a thing for 3 years? Okay, I don't know if I'm right. Sweet green peas. Dumb.
So while we definitely...
Why we added it, right, okay, I'm guessing they're talking about AI.
wanted to be faithful and remaster the original classic PVZ, we also knew we needed to bring some new stuff. So we got Cloudy Day mode, Rest in Peace mode, and then really cool co-op and PvP features that we know players are going to love. So Cloudy Day mode, super fun mode. It introduces weather, right? The clouds roll in, and suddenly your sunflowers fall asleep. And so you have a brand new challenge that as a hardcore player, you have to figure out how you're going to compete.
And as a Plants vs Zombies fan, you have to compete with you have to compete with Plants vs Zombies because they keep using AI.
Rest in Peace mode, another really cool mode, very hardcore mode for your most hardcore players. It's a permadeath mode. So once you complete the adventure campaign, you get to run it all back again. However, this time, Crazy Dave picks some of your plants, and guess what? He's not always picking the plants that make the most sense. So while you might have a strategy that you really like for a particular level, Dave mixes that up by picking new plants.
Imagine an AI was to pick it.
Plants that you might not be familiar with. So when we put together Replanted, you know, we really looked at making this the definitive edition of the classic PVZ. We really knew that we needed to bring in some multiplayer modes. So we have co-op.
And you really needed to bring in AI.
And PvP, which allows you and your friends to sit down on the couch, play side by side, and have tons of fun while taking on zombies.
Or taking on AI. Zombie bits in between.
As we embarked on the journey of PVZ Replanted, you know, we dove into the archives, took a look at all the art, and realized that, you know,
I don't think any of them are Rich Werners.
PVZ is known for a really distinct, really wonderful style. Every asset has been hand-touched by an artist. There's painstaking detail in trying to preserve what is really
the art for Plants vs Zombies, I'm pretty sure. Plants vs Zombies 1.
Classic style. I think the style is completely true to the original, which again was one of our primary goals, but it just looks magnificent, it looks modern, it makes you feel like this is the PVZ as you remember it. So my favorite is the Starfruit. He's got this cute little tooth, and every time I see it, I laugh my butt off.
Ramen noodles. Okay, let's see what's going to happen next. I don't think that's ramen noodles.
Not again.
So in making PvZ Replanted, we really want to pay attention to small details beyond what most players would experience. And for each of that's kind of an individual tale. For me personally, some of the details that I really like are Dr. Zomboss's theme song. It plays on the final level and it only plays for a short clip.
That's pretty cool.
And really, if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. We don't release that in the soundtrack. It's kind of an Easter egg that we leave there for the players. And it's personally one of my favorite songs from the original and really recaptured and replanted the experience that we have there today. Another great example of really paying attention to the original classic experience and making sure that we keep that personality and bring it forward is the Yeti Zombie. The Yeti Zombie is a great experience for anyone that actually plays it. To do so, you have to get through Adventure more than once. It's a great secret experience that we want people to get to play.
No, I told you these zombie bits in between.
You know, my first experience playing a mobile game was PvZ, and I will say that there's no small amount of disbelief that I have that I get to work on such a storied franchise. But furthermore, I get to sit and play with my children. My youngest sat down with me with their iPad and they looked at me and they say, I can't beat this night level. And while I don't want to see my children cry, there was something really incredible to sit down and look at that level again. I had beaten that level, and to be able to share that and explain to them like, hey, this is the way we think through it, this is how we do it. And so I think that also speaks to a lot of the spirit of our decision in remastering PvZ. It's that notion of bringing back what was so wonderful and so...
Right. You seem like a nice guy, Nick. Right, because I saw from the first bit which his name's Nick. But you see, that's a bit nice of him lying about keeping the original spirit and all that. And this is the true unnice Nick. Very sad. Unnice Nick.
Seminal to gaming in general. I mean, you can see the fingerprints of PvZ throughout even modern game design to present, and being able to deliver that to a new audience and being able to have that shared experience with that audience as well.
Oh, it's coffee. AI generated coffee. What a surprise. That's AI generated. And for some reason there's two logos in the corner. AI's butchered out your house.
So, some of the best things in Plants vs. Zombies are the sounds.
What? Hold on. So you're trying to tell me like a zombie, like, for example, I don't know, eating a walnut is one of it. Hold on, what do you call it? Let's just put it back. Sorry, right, okay, listen to what I said.
So, some of the best things in Plants vs. Zombies.
Best things, out of anything he could have said, he said which one of the best things were zombies eating things. And the noises which you make. I wouldn't call that one of the best bits of Plants vs. Zombies. I don't know your name. I wonder if you're as nice. Maybe you're nicer than unnice Nick.
Or the sounds. Many people listen to the soundtrack and the sound effects of Plants vs. Zombies long after they play the game. And we wanted to make sure that we went back and really captured that audio, brought it forward, kept it crisp so that the second you were playing PvZ Replanted, you could feel that original nostalgia that comes with that sound. Even when I play it now, I feel it. You know, that is...
Feel it. From a zombie eating a walnut. Right, okay. Well, I think, I don't know what this guy's name is, right? But I think he's over-exaggerated the noises a bit.
That original sound that we know and love.
Original sound that we do. I'm joking.
Hey everybody, thanks for spending time with us today talking about PvZ Replanted. It's coming out on October 23rd. See you out there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey everybody, thanks for spending time with us today talking about PvZ Replanted.
Why did he look edited in? Maybe it's not a green screen. Right, hold on, let me see. They just look a bit odd. Like, this is the only guy who's actually moving.
Coming out on October 23rd. See you out there on the lawn.
And then it zooms into his face like they're trying to hide something. Okay, right, that's the video's on. If you enjoyed this video, I guess you could subscribe. Because, as you can see, currently I have 93 subscribers. And I think it's good. But I know it's not good. It's good for me, because I don't really post videos. But if I can promise me this, you subscribe, right? And I'll continue to post videos, right? Promise me that. Oh yeah, so, okay, I don't really know what else to say, so, bye.